Chosen one, you've been searching, restless. Even in the silence of night, your soul has cried out for answers. Tonight, heaven responds. Hear this. God's command over your life is not chaos. It is not confusion. It is rest. It is healing. It is restoration for the hidden places of your soul. There is a mystery in your sleep, a secret about your nights. While the world lies unaware, heaven uses your rest as a place of healing. Every tear, every sigh, every sleepless night, none of it wasted. It has been preparation for this moment. The Father whispers, "Lay down your burdens, and I will give you rest." The very fact that you hear these words proves you are set apart, marked for healing, chosen to carry light where others carry despair. But listen carefully. This is not a message to half hear. There is a revelation ahead that will shift how you see your nights. It will change the way you enter rest, and it will reveal why heaven commands you to sleep. Stay with me. What has been hidden will be revealed, and what has been broken will be healed. Listen closely. Your sleep is not random, not weakness. It is a command from heaven. When God speaks, creation obeys. And when he whispers, "Rest, my child," no force of darkness can override his word. You've been told rest is laziness, that stopping makes you fall behind. But heaven declares the opposite. Your rest is your warfare. Your sleep is your shield. Your stillness is your strength. Psalm 127:2 says, "For he gives his beloved sleep." This is not suggestion, it is inheritance. Rest has been assigned to you as a royal gift. Think of the seed, buried, unseen, thought to be dead. Yet in the silence of darkness, transformation begins. So it is with you. When you surrender to rest, God performs surgery on your soul. Healing wounds words cannot reach. Your sleep is not idleness, but divine participation. Every night you lay down is an act of trust. Father, I place in your hands what I cannot control. And in that surrender, miracles flow. When you close your eyes, your mind slows, your hands release, your defenses fall, and heaven rushes in. This is why the enemy attacks your nights with anxiety and fear. He knows if you ever grasp the power of rest, you will rise unstoppable. The battle over your sleep is proof of your worth. You are resisted because you carry oil, pressed because you are treasured, targeted because you are chosen. Even creation honors this rhythm. Oceans ebb, the sun and moon take turns, the earth itself rests. Why then do you condemn yourself when heaven calls you to the same? You are not behind, not late, not forgotten. In rest, you advance farther in the spirit than striving could ever take you. Remember Elijah. Exhausted under the broom tree, he begged God to end his life, but heaven gave him sleep. And when he woke, an angel stood waiting with bread for the journey. Healing began not in striving, but in resting. So it is with you. Your sleep is not pause. It is preparation, the sacred soil where your next season is planted. And yet, if rest is the command, then the question remains, what mysteries unfold inside your dreams? The answer will shake you. Hear this truth. Your dreams are not accidents. They are not meaningless images drifting through the night. They are scrolls written in eternity, letters sealed by the Spirit. The Word confirms it in Job 33:14-16. For God speaks in one way, and in two, though man does not perceive it. In a dream, in a vision of the night, he opens the ears of men and seals their instruction. This is what happens while you sleep. Your instructions are sealed. Think of Joseph, despised, misunderstood, yet his destiny was unveiled in dreams. What others dismissed carried provision for nations. What began in the night became salvation in famine. So it is with you. Your sleep carries blueprints of future seasons. Do not despise your dreams. When God wants to bypass the noise of your day, he speaks in the silence of night. When he wants to deliver guidance untouched by the enemy, he hides it in visions. At night, your mind becomes a canvas. The Spirit paints images, warnings, promises, revelations. confirmations of what your heart already sensed. Some dreams fade, but others linger like fire, refusing to be forgotten. That is heaven's mark. Yes, not every dream is divine. Some rise from fear, pain, or even deception. But even here, the Spirit distinguishes His voice. His dreams carry peace, clarity, or fire that cannot be quenched. Think of Solomon. In one dream, God asked, "What shall I give you?" His response, wisdom, shaped the destiny of Israel. One night, vision changed history. Your dreams are not small. They are portals, intersections of time and eternity. Proof that heaven is closer than you think. You may not always understand what you see. Interpretation may come later, through scripture, signs, or those with discernment, but if the dream came from God, it will not leave until it fulfills its purpose. So when you lay down tonight, expect heaven to speak. Even if you forget details, your spirit remembers. Even if your mind loses them, destiny holds them. But beware, where true visions exist, false ones also rise. The enemy tries to sow fear and confusion in the night, yet every dream born of terror must bow to Christ's authority. You are not a victim while you sleep, you are covered. Your dreams are treasures. Write them, pray over them, guard them. They are keys to doors you have not yet seen, maps to places you have not yet walked, whispers of the future you are about to inherit. And here lies the mystery. If dreams carry revelation, what about the restless nights? What about the battles, the nightmares, the sweat-soaked awakenings? Even those nights are not wasted. Stay with me. For the next part, we'll uncover why the enemy fights your nights so fiercely, and why that warfare proves your worth. The battles you face at night are not ordinary. They are proof of your calling. Matthew 13:25 warns us, "While men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat." The enemy waits for night, for silence, when destinies seem most vulnerable. But remember, heaven also moves most powerfully in the night. Have you felt it? The heaviness pressing your chest, the restless tossing, the nightmares that leave you trembling. These are not coincidences. They are attacks, but attacks reveal your light. Darkness only fights what it fears. The night has always been a battlefield. From the beginning, shadows tried to overtake the light. Yet every sunrise proves light wins. So every attack against you is a sign of the dawn rising in your spirit. Your warfare is not punishment, it is confirmation. You are fought because you are feared. The enemy knows what you carry and seeks to drain you when your guard is down. But even in battle, God is present. Isaiah 54:17 declares, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Weapons may form, attacks may come, but they cannot overthrow heaven's decree." Think of Jacob wrestling through the night. It was not a casual fight, it was destiny in the dark. He limped into the dawn with a new name, Israel. So it is with you. Your night struggles are wrestlings with destiny. You will not come out empty, you will come out transformed. Yes, the night feels heavy, but shadows exist only where there is light. If darkness surrounds you, it is because your spirit burns like a lighthouse. Notice how the fiercest attacks often come before breakthroughs. Sleepless nights before new opportunities. Nightmares before seasons of joy. Anxiety before open doors. It is not coincidence, it is resistance. And resistance means you are advancing. Here is the mystery. Even the attack becomes the soil of healing. The night that feels like a prison is forging your freedom. The fire meant to break you strengthens you. What the enemy planted as tares, God transforms into testimony. So do not despise your night battles. They are training, confirmation, and prophetic announcements of greater things ahead. You are never alone in the night. Angels stand guard. Heaven watches over you. The one who called you does not sleep. He fights on your behalf. But there is something deeper. If night is the battlefield, then healing must also be hidden there. Stay with me, because the next revelation will show why your healing is not delayed. It is already being released in your stillness. Your healing is not in striving. not in endless activity. It is hidden in stillness. The world says keep moving, keep proving, keep performing. But heaven whispers, be still, and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Stillness is not emptiness, it is power. The chamber where heaven works in silence. Think of a seed in the soil. It does not fight or strive. It rests. And in that rest, the shell breaks and new life emerges. So it is with you. Every time you surrender your weary body, heaven goes to work. Angels stand guard. The spirit hovers unseen but powerful. Your body repairs, your spirit heals, chains weaken, and all of it happens in the quiet of surrender. Do not confuse stillness with weakness. The enemy wants you to believe pausing means losing. But in the kingdom, the opposite is true. Stillness is acceleration. Rest is alignment. Silence is strategy. Remember Elijah, broken under the broom tree. He prayed for death, certain his journey was over. Yet God gave him sleep. And when he awoke, bread baked by angelic hands was waiting. Healing came not through striving, but through stillness. You too have carried weights too heavy. You too have felt close to collapse. But heaven commands you to rest, because when you rise, provision will be waiting. Strength for the next assignment. The night is not absence of activity, it is divine operation. The womb is dark, the soil is dark, the tomb was dark, and yet in all these places life was formed. Your nights of stillness are wombs of new beginnings. Do not despise the hidden moments. They are shaping you, healing you, preparing you. The noise of the day blinds, but the silence of the night reveals God. Every moment of stillness is a prophetic act. It declares, I trust the one who works while I rest. It proclaims, healing flows in silence. But here lies the mystery. If stillness heals, why does the night sometimes feel so heavy? Why does silence feel like abandonment? Stay with me, because the next revelation will uncover how your nights are not only healed, but guarded by angels themselves. You are not alone in your nights. Even when silence surrounds you, heaven is awake. Even when shadows press close, angelic warriors stand guard. Psalm 91:11 declares, For he will command his angels concerning you, to guard you in all your ways. This is not poetry, it is reality. Your bed is not unguarded. The unseen realm moves the moment you surrender to rest. Picture it. As you sleep, the enemy plots, but suddenly flames of light surround you. Messengers of heaven take their posts like soldiers of fire. You rest but they fight. You sleep, but they watch. Do you remember Joseph? In a dream, an angel told him, Do not be afraid to take Mary as your wife. Matthew 1:20. That visitation shifted history. One angelic word in the night can alter destiny. You've wondered why you survived what others did not. Why the car swerved but you were spared. Why sickness came but could not stay. It was because angels were on assignment. You were shielded by hands unseen. The battles have been real, the nights long, the warfare heavy, but you were never abandoned. Every tear on your pillow was counted. Every sigh in the dark was heard. At the Father's whisper, angels were dispatched, and they are more than guardians. They bring instructions, strength, and healing. Elijah received food from angelic hands. Jesus, in Gethsemane, was strengthened by angels. If the Son of God received their help, how much more will you? There have been nights when peace wrapped you like a blanket, nights when clarity came with the morning, moments when warmth or safety filled the room. Those were not coincidences. They were angelic visitations. Do not dismiss them. The spirit realm is more real than the ground beneath your feet, and angelic help is part of your inheritance. But know this, angels come not only to protect, but to prepare. Every night of visitation equips you for authority. Every unseen battle they fight clears the path for your destiny. You are surrounded even now. They move in obedience to God's command, and their assignment is you. So why then do some nights still feel lonely? If heaven's army stands near, why do you wrestle with isolation? Here lies the mystery. protection is not only about safety, it is preparation for revelation. Your loneliness is shaping you into one who will carry authority. Stay with me, for the next part reveals why your nights of isolation are not abandonment, but the very soil of your coming power. The nights of isolation you endured were not abandonment. They were preparation, the soil of your power. Yes, the silence was heavy, the loneliness sharp. There were nights you asked, "God, where are you?" But heaven's silence was strategy. Think of Jacob alone by the river Jabbok. No family, no friends, only darkness and the wrestling of his soul. It was there, in the midnight hour, that he wrestled with God and walked into dawn with a new name: Israel. Your lonely nights have been your Jabbok moments. You entered with questions but will rise with identity. Isolation is not punishment, it is refinement. God strips away distractions to sharpen your hearing. He removes false connections so you can encounter His presence. Your solitude has been holy ground. Power is not born in the crowd, it is born in the cave. David's strength was forged in lonely fields. Elijah hid by the brook before fire fell from heaven. Jesus withdrew to mountains before walking in miracles. You are not powerless in your solitude, you are being forged in fire. The enemy lied. You are forgotten, unloved, rejected. But the truth is this: you are hidden, preserved, set apart. Your nights of isolation are prophetic. They announce a day of power. The bed where you wept will be the place you rise renewed. The silence that crushed you will become the platform for your voice. Isaiah 45:3 declares, "I will give you the treasures of darkness, riches stored in secret places." Your isolation has been a treasury. Heaven has stored riches in you while the world thought you were silent. Oil has been gathering inside you for the days ahead. This is why the loneliness felt unbearable, because the calling is weighty. God separated you to strengthen you. He hid you to ignite you. If you had stayed surrounded by noise, you would have missed His whisper. Do not despise the cave seasons. In God's kingdom, caves are crowns in disguise. Wilderness is the birthplace of prophets. Isolation is the forge of leaders. You may not see it now, but you will. The same hands that trembled in silence will heal in public. The same heart that felt invisible will shine as a lighthouse for others. But here is the mystery. Your new identity, born in isolation, is not just for you. It is the key to the revelation heaven has been waiting to release. Stay with me, for the next part will uncover the final secret of rest and why it is alignment with eternity itself. Lean in closely. This is the mystery heaven has been waiting for you to hear. Your rest is not escape. It is alignment. It is prophecy. Every time you close your eyes, you are rehearsing eternity. Each night you surrender to sleep, you enter a rhythm older than time itself. Rest is not weakness, it is worship, the language of trust. Paul wrote in 1 Corinthians 15:51, "We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed." Do you see it? Sleep is not only biological, it is prophetic. Every night, your body declares resurrection is near. Rest whispers, change is coming. Transformation is already unfolding. Think of Jesus in the boat. The storm raged, the disciples panicked, but He slept. His rest carried authority greater than the winds. So it is with you. When you sleep under heaven's covering, storms cannot destroy you. Think of the tomb, 3 days of silence appearing final. Yet in that stillness, the greatest victory of eternity was secured. Your nights, too, are not endings. They are wombs of resurrection. The enemy wants you to believe your sleep is wasted, your nights empty. But heaven declares the opposite. Rest is your weapon, stillness your strength. Sleep the stage where healing flows. Even now, renewal moves through your body. Cells repair, spirit receives, destiny unfolds. Healing is not delayed, it is happening as you surrender. The world glorifies exhaustion, crowns those who never stop. But heaven crowns those who trust. In stillness, His power is revealed. Your nights are sacred. When you sleep, the war shifts from your hands to heaven's. The weight leaves your shoulders and rests in His. And when you wake, you rise rebuilt, armed for the day ahead. This is the final secret. Rest is alignment with eternity. Healing is flowing even in silence. But stay with me, because what comes next will tie every mystery together. The conclusion will reveal why every battle, every tear, every night was never punishment, but preparation. Chosen one, now the mystery is complete. You have walked with me through revelation after revelation. You have seen that your sleep is not ordinary. You have learned that your nights are not wasted. And now, heaven delivers the final truth. Everything you have lived until now, every sleepless night, every battle in the dark, every moment of isolation, was not punishment. It was preparation. It was training for your spirit. It was the refining fire that proved your identity as chosen. You see, heaven has not abandoned you. Heaven has been shaping you. Every tear on your pillow became water for your future harvest. Every sigh and silence became incense before the throne. Every night that felt empty was actually full of angels, full of whispers, full of healing you could not yet see. Your survival was not random. The fact that you are still here is proof that you are preserved. The storms did not take you. The battles did not break you. The darkness did not swallow you. Why? Because you are chosen, and heaven has been guarding you through every night. This is the revelation you were led here to receive. Your rest is not escape. Your rest is healing. Your sleep is not weakness. Your sleep is alignment with eternity. Every night, as you surrender, you are stepping into divine surgery, into angelic protection, into prophetic rehearsal for resurrection life. You are entering a new season. From tonight forward, when you close your eyes, do not fear the night. Do not despise the silence. Do not resist the stillness, because your healing is waiting there. Heaven commands you to sleep so that healing can find you. Chosen one, declare this with me now. I receive heaven's rest. I receive heaven's healing. I receive heaven's protection. I am chosen, I am preserved, and I will rise renewed. Let this declaration seal the word over your life. Let it become the rhythm of your nights and the anthem of your mornings. You are chosen, and nothing can change that. Now, as an act of alignment, I invite you, type in the comments, I am healed in His rest, not just as words, but as prophecy. Like this video as a declaration of faith. Subscribe, not as routine, but as commitment to walk in this journey with Heaven's tribe. And share this message with another chosen one who needs to remember that their nights are sacred too. This is your moment. This is your turning point. Heaven commands you to sleep because healing is already flowing into your tomorrow. Go in peace, beloved. Your nights are holy. Your dreams are alive, and your destiny is secure.